What is going on, guys? MJ2005 Gundam here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the 1:144th scale Gun Easy from Mobile Suit Victory Gundam. Being rooted in the Victory Gundam prototypes, it served as the main mobile suits of the strike team before they started dropping like flies, and whatever that remained of them was modified into the Gun Blaster when the Ligue Militaire expanded its operations into space. This kit is made up of a total of 5 runners, a sticker sheet, and a scene card / stat sheet, and with the simplistic design and loadout of the Gun Easy itself, it doesn't exactly warrant a lot of parts to begin with despite it being from the 90s. However, the build is where it gets interesting, since there is a gimmick in the A runner exclusive to this line of kits, which allows you to break the runner in half and sandwich them together, basically completing half the build in a matter of moments after you get some internal structures inserted, which is quite the experience, to be honest. However, despite it sounding like the stuff of dreams, that and the 90s engineering does not leave this kit without glaring flaws, as you shall now see. Because from the relatively interesting build, you get what is a barely serviceable representation of the Gun Easy in 1:144th scale. Granted, it was the 90s, so the engineering isn't really up to snuff, but the dodgy forehead, eyes, and mouthpiece stickers don't really do it for me, especially when they fold over elaborate geometry. The rest of them, like the black on the abs and the blue on the clavicles and crotch, look fine, but none of the stickers really adhere all that well, which adds to the frustration. And while the folding runner build is quite unique, it does unfortunately leave quite a few seam lines all over the body that are glaring to witness, so you might want to do all the fundamental seam line removal treatments before assembling it, or just dealing with them as you would normal separate parts in order to treat them properly. Apart from that, while there isn't too much to panel line, the body thankfully doesn't have any missing paint apps, so you can arguably just display it right out of the box if you don't plan to replace the stickers with paint. Although it is the typical 90s gunpla affair, and what you get for 500 yen, I guess it is about what I have expected. Articulation wise, there is a ball jointed head, ball jointed shoulders for rotation and raising, an elbow rotation and bend, ball jointed wrists, swivel waist, ball jointed front and side skirts, full front kicks, followed by subpar sideward kicks, single jointed knees, hinged ankle armor, and a hinged ball jointed foot. The V-frame system they adopted was not the best in articulation. Still, it's just enough to pull off all basic poses imaginable, given that you don't accidentally dislodge whatever you're trying to move, which is most of the time. For accessories, apart from the ugly holding hands, you get a fairly standard loadout of beam rifle, beam sabers straight and bent, beam bazooka, and beam shield. The handheld weapons all slide into the hands for use without much issues, except them needing paint for anime accuracy. On top of that, the bazooka being non-adjustable and thus unwieldy might be better off stored on the basket, while the beam shield effect sandwiches into the emitter for the unit's defense, while getting in the way of everything and potentially dislodging the arm. Lastly, you get a pink action base with 2 different display arms for various display angles. Moreover, the scene card shown earlier can be clipped onto the special adapter behind the stand to add some atmosphere. Apparently it is cohesive with the scene cards from the other kits of the line, but since I don't have them, I'm unfortunately unable to demonstrate that feature myself. The original 1:144th scale V Gundam line attempted something new for the time, and what they tried is largely absent from contemporary gunpla and relates to conversation. Unfortunately, the kit's age and limited technology in 1993 heavily hindered the final results of the 1:144th scale Gun Easy. Granted, the V-frame system and folding runner assembly is something fresh to experience, but the frame being made with a softer material made even a basic kit like this a nightmare to handle, while visual blemishes like nubs and seam lines are a given at that point. Moreover, due to the poor stickers and unpainted weapons, a paint job is inevitable, making this a kit that requires a lot of effort in order to get it to look proper. However, this kit has one saving grace: its price. At 500 yen, I suppose it pulls off enough for what it's charged for. Plus, it does benefit the wallets of the dedicated army builders. The 1:144th scale Gun Easy is serviceable for what it is, but there are quite a few major flaws you should be aware about. However, if it's any consolation, it's damn satisfying to look at once you get it touched up and bring out its visual potential. And that's all for me. Thank you for watching, drop a like and comment if you did enjoy the video, subscribe for more content like this, and feel free to follow me on social media with the links down below. That said, take it easy, stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out guys, bye bye.